Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago.
Of the season for me anyway.
Ace Man gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Right on the
money. Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for the ball club.
A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Salvador Perez is someone that's trying to work through some stuff right now. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
I mean, sometimes people don't hit home runs.
The 1-2.
I mean, 10-game stretch.
And it's like fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out.
First 2 guys. It's a good sign.
At the plate, Hunter Dozier looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning.
Hunter Dozier.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. In is Jorge Soler. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now here's the pitch.
Come on,
checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
4 strikeouts.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Salvador Perez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
I guess the book is throw curveballs against his team.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning.
6 straight strikeouts to start the game.
Set to get his day started, Chris Davis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Here now the 2-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt
to start the game.
And he makes the throw to first. Davis is retired, and there's 1 away. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Come on.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the.
Can I break my own record? I have the record of 21 in a game.
With Merrifield next to hit. First time up, he went down looking. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. For the current campaign, Merrifield is exactly a .260 hitter. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Whit Merrifield becomes the first out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And the Royals are in the hit column. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. He's got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Count now a ball and a strike. Mondesi, base runner at first with 1 out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
2-2 to Hunter Dozier. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The right field.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
The discipline has just been completely absent.
12.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
This is... this pace.
Leading off for the Royals, the first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Abreu.
Slow roller left side. Moncada gloves it.
Still got 12.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Salvador Perez.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Perez is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Now batting.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now.
I might just break the record.
Striding in once again, Jorge Bonifacio. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jorge Bonifacio.
First offering on its way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Bonifacio playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Going for strikeout number 15. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
1 out, nobody on. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Number 11 was sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Weak grounder down the line at third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded by Jeanette. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. So next to the plate for the Royals, Adalberto Mondesi. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Oh, almost got him.
Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Got him to go down swinging there. Adalberto Mondesi goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Come on, let's get him right here.
Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now in the box, Jorge Soler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
The next 1-2 pitch.
Pitch count's getting up there, though.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Now another 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
That smoked, but right into the shift. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
This is gonna be my
Digging
last
in to
inning.
try it again. Jose Abreu. He was a ground out victim last time up.
They're starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Jeanette is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So striding forward now, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I'm not going to get the 9 pitches, I don't think. Yeah.
The 1-2.
Oh, well.
To first. Sanchez is there. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Chris Davis now, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Right here. Who gets the challenge
into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2.
Maybe I lost count. I don't know. I need the out right here, though.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The next 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Yeah, the best I can do is tie
the shutout intact.
Surely they pinch hit for him. Oh, they're sending me back up.
Ready now, Jorge Bonifacio. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Of course I did.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
The count is 1-2.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Stepping in, number 11. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Popped him up. Under it, and there are 2 away now.
Jackson tied the record.
Now batting, Whit Merrifield. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
1-0 the count. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. 2 out, nobody on.
Come on, come on.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet.
That's it.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. KC down to their final strike in this one.
He's just not going down.
Now a swing and a ground ball.
Oh,
this should do it. Throw on the first will take care of him, and the White Sox have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. 4-0 the score this afternoon.
Still got 19
Chicago took the lead
strikeouts.
in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
I just gotta keep that pace up, though. Let's see, which one do I need? Yeah, let's do that one, I guess. Alright. Been pretty good against Detroit too this year, so that's a good thing.
It's time for base. Now at the plate, Edward Murphy. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Detroit, the shortstop, number 4.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Anderson brings it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and take, hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off a premier guy.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at his sinker for
Why
a
would you
called
take
third
that
strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is,
I mean,
I'm okay
in the last
with
game, I could have had like 24 strikeouts.
Here's another 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Leading off for Detroit.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nico Goodrum.
Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Struck him out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Number 50 will be next. Smoke toward third. Moncada has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, number 50. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Missed it. Yeah.
Oh, and he can't hang on.
Oh, come on, dude. No.
And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Boy, D-Roll, this looks like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
All right, they got me 2 runs.
Coming to the plate now, Grayson Greenier. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Another 0-2 coming. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Come on, dude. Quit that.
The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. Got him.
I don't know how these guys were taking pitches like that.
Settling in now, Jacoby Jones. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Coming to the plate now, Edward Murphy. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Murphy.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Welcome back as the White Sox look to get the offense going in the third. This is a lineup that has had its struggles.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
He didn't take it that time. He tried to hit
Next
it.
to the plate for the Tigers, the DH. Miguel Cabrera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Too low, 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good play to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Nico Goodrum. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Kristen Stewart. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there, 0-1.
Yeah, you take a look at that 2-seamer right there, sinker. It had nasty downward plane on that ball. That thing must have gone down at least 6 inches.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Come on.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Just hung in there on that one.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Like
the
right there on
knuckleball
this.
ties him and knots there, and that's the first out.
The batter.
First pitch of the at-bat. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
I don't think
The
they
windup
have one.
and the 0-2 pitch.
Doesn't
And
bother
another
me
foul
either.
ball. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Dixon.
And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. Got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Striding in, Grayson Greenier. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Locks him up for strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Come on. Come on.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired.
Let's go.
Digging in, Jeimer Candelario. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Looking to send him packing again. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Miguel Cabrera take that pitch.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now another 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Oh, well.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Garver over to his right, and that ends the inning. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field. A base hit, so early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Well, that's only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage, so he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So a runner at first now with one away. And now here's Brandon Dixon.
Brandon Dixon.
Right side, fair ball down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And just settle there.
Digging in once again, Grayson Greenier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. To short.
Oh, that's a run.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. And this will not be in time as he's into third base safely.
No,
so now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the start.
Sure, he is. Still got the run.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
3-2 the finish